Where do I even begin? Where do I even begin? You already know the drill. You already know why the fuck we're here. And I'm not even gonna... But where do I begin? This week was ass. There was nothing good about this week. I tried to be all positive and bubbly. We started off so strong. And then it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. And I said, I need this week to be done. Okay, I needed this week to be done. I needed this week to be over with. And now it's finally Sunday evening. Fantastic. Let's just do the recaps, all of the stuff. I didn't do my morning pages for 3 days. That was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, just because I could not be bothered. This week was... Where the fuck is it? Shame. Is it this? Yeah. So this week was recovering a sense of power. And we're going to read. This week may find you dealing with unaccustomed bursts of energy and sharp peaks of anger, joy, and grief. You're coming into your power as the illusory hold of your previously accepted limits is shaken. You will be asked to consciously experiment with spiritual open-mindedness. I was angry. I didn't think I would be. Remember last week and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna. I was angry. I was sad. I think it was Wednesday. I woke up on Wednesday and I woke up pissed. I woke up so upset. This is the first week where I have not completed every single task. I did 5 out of 10, well, technically 6. 6 out of 10 tasks. Because I could not be bothered. I was so upset with every little thing that was happening. I was upset at myself for allowing these things to carry on happening. And I found myself, particularly on Wednesday and Thursday, just bawling my eyes out because I was so upset at the turn of events. I didn't realize how much anger I was holding in. And when I was finally forced to face it, I said, what the actual fuck? Like, what the actual fuck? What actually do I have to lose? And I was so focused this week on like content creating because I'm trying to get things moving, you know? I'm trying to get shit done, right? So I said, okay, we're going to have a content plan. You're going to post every single day. Almost every single one of my videos online flopped. And I know in the other weeks, I was like, I'm trying not to focus on like the analytics and the likes and stuff. But if people aren't seeing my shit, why am I doing this? I'm barely cracking 200 views on a video. Barely. The Instagram algorithm, apparently the algorithm changed and it's supposed to be helping small creators. Help where? Helping who? Because it's not I. And I was trying so many different things, talking videos, using, like I was so irritated. And then I had family members that I'm currently living with just adding on to the pile of absolute dog shit that was this week. Because why the fuck are you writing on the walls? Why are you writing on the... This is actually going to get me upset again. But I couldn't do it. Like, I was trying to be positive because this week it started off pretty good. And I said, you know what? I'm liking this. I think we can. And then we got to the middle of the week. Fuck this course. Fuck this entire thing. I am so irritated. That is all that I remember. Just irritated. But today Today was kind of a good day. Just, it looked up. It's also been raining. And I feel like that genuinely also affected my mood as well. Genuinely. And I'm trying, actually, let me not even say that I'm trying to be positive. I'm just trying to tick off certain boxes so that I can say, you know what? Oh shit, but we did it. This is the first week where I didn't complete all the tasks. I don't even care. Okay? And there were like things to do with like childhood, like describe your childhood room and like your favorite childhood snacks, things like that. And I was like, how is this supposed to help me? Like, what is this supposed to teach me? I don't know. But we talked about things like anger. We talked about things like growth and shame. And that I felt like I really connected with, especially because I've discussed, like feeling like a disappointment for my family, specifically towards my mother. And yeah, so like going through that and like that, I kind of was like, okay, I understand. But everything else, I was like, what the fuck? Why are we... Julia, what are we talking about? And the whole of last week, I was talking about like in my morning pages, I want to start dancing again. Finally did that. And I felt really, really good. It felt good. I might start posting dancing covers on YouTube again because I missed it. I missed it a lot. And I realized that I was starting to do other creative outlets. Like I did a mini photo shoot like with my car and stuff that I really, really liked. I thought it was fun. I edited the pictures. They came out really, really nice. And I was like, this is enjoyable. I'm, finding other creative outlets that I haven't connected with in a long time. And I'm doing it out of my own volition, like it's not like I have to do this thing and I'm forcing myself to do it. That was nice. Reconnected with a friend that I haven't spoken to in a long time. And it was just nice to just kiki with him and like chat shit for a little bit. That was really great. That was one of the highlights of this week. Another highlight of this week was my artist date. I didn't do a like creative thing. I just went out on a drive. I just went out driving by myself. It wasn't for long. I think it was like, I did it for 2 days. The one day I think I did like maybe 15 minutes and then the other day I did like 20. And it was just nice to be in the car by myself and just drive. Just go around, just drive. That was really, really nice. And it cleared my mind. And I came back and I was just like, I feel good. But yeah, this week was a lot. I don't even have much to say other than I'm just pissed. But I don't even fucking know, man. Synchronicities that I experienced this week. I'm trying to think. Because all I'm thinking about is just how upset I was this week. And just how much anger I had. But I will say, I guess that like fed into other things because like I'm working on this mixtape, and that's where a lot of it went. The photo shoot, the content creating, that's where all of it went. And that's really it. If there were synchronicities, I don't think I noticed them just because I was so in my head. And I feel like I was just all over the place. I feel like it's getting worse before it gets better. That's honestly it. Like, it's just getting worse before it gets better. And I don't know if I like that. And I'm trying to force myself to keep going. But I'm just like, my goals feel so far away. The things that I want to do feel so far away. But honestly, I have nothing to lose. Like, I have nothing to lose. You know what I mean? Like, I'm doing all of this and there is no guarantee that like it will all work out. But the thing is, now I feel more certain of the, well, what if it does? You know what I mean? Like, what if it does? Like, what if you're feeding into all of this negativity, but there is still, because it's always going to be a 50-50. Right now, if I was to give, I don't know how to explain it, but if I was to give myself like a rating, how do I think this is going to turn out? I'd give it at least maybe like a 65 to a 35. 65 being it's going to work out. I don't know why. But I have so much faith and I don't know why. But I keep coming back and I keep doing this. So clearly something's working. I cleaned my room. Not that my room was like a pigsty or anything, but like my desk, like I can see my desk. It's normally littered with makeup. I can see my desk. My closet, the laundry that has been sitting there for like, I want to say 3 weeks. It's clean. I just didn't fold or hang up anything. I did that today. Fixed up all of my shoes. Like, I'm seeing things happening and like I'm breaking certain habits, especially because like one of the things was discussing like, what are your bad habits, the really, really bad ones and then the like mundane ones. And I'm breaking them. Like there's clearly a shift and clearly things are changing. I think it's just because it's not changing at the pace that I wanted to, but things are changing. And I'm acknowledging them now, which is a thing that I wouldn't normally do. I'd be like, well, But yeah, this week I feel like I always say every week was a lot, but I think one thing that I'm realizing is you have your peaks. It's a fucking roller coaster. Some days you're not that good and some days you feel great and that is okay. We all know I'm job hunting. I was able to print out my CVs finally. Gonna go drop those off. Just gonna walk in. That's it. I wish I had more to say, but that is it. This week was a lot. It was a lot on my mental. It really was. It was a lot. But I'm grateful. I am grateful for the experience. I'm allowing myself to feel. I'm allowing myself to be in the moment. And sometimes you just need to rot a little bit. Don't get stuck in it, but you just need it for a cute little, a cute little moment. Gather yourself. Get right back on that horse, bitch. I feel like there's the version of me watching this and who's like, oh, bitch, if only you knew. Bitch, tell me it gets better. Please tell me it gets better. Because, okay, but anyways, week 4 is recovering a sense of integrity. This week may find you grappling with changing self-definition. The essays, tasks, and exercises are designed to catapult you into productive introspection and integration of new self-awareness. This may be both very difficult and extremely exciting for you. Warning, do not skip the tool of reading deprivation. Okay, we'll see how week 4 turns out. Week 3, if I had to rate this week, some part of my brain immediately went 7.8. So I feel like that's the rating, but then I thought about it and was like, I'd give it a 6.5. But I feel like 7.8 is probably, because it wasn't that bad. It was just very emotional. See you next week.